Hello, welcome to Let's Learn Power Apps with me. Today we are going to learn about connections. So, what is this connections is? For example, let's say I have the SharePoint, okay, and I wanted to connect the SharePoint data with Power Apps. So, first and foremost thing, if you wanted to connect, you have to create the connection. So, later you can use the SharePoint data, okay. It applicable for say for the other instances as well. For example, we have Dynamics 365 F&O, and I wanted to use F&O data, means I wanted to connect my F&O data here in Power Apps. So what I have to do, I have to definitely use the connections first to get the data. Okay, let's go ahead. So in the applications, sorry, not in applications, in the data words, you have the connections, right? So just click on connections, and here there's a button called create a connection. Just click on it. So when you just click on a create connection, you'll be able to see multiple data sources where you can connect. Okay. Let's say I'll just search with Microsoft Dynamics. So let's search with just Microsoft Dynamics. Okay, we don't have any results for this. Let's say Dynamics. Okay, for whatever that I have gave the keyword, so it is not showing the search result. Okay, fine. So let's check from here. Uh, okay, we have many connections here, like SharePoint, Amazon SQL, we have different connectivities. Okay, Azure data factories. Okay, so that those are like the storage things, Azure data factories. So okay, let me just show you. Let's say I wanted to use SQL Server, or I wanted to connect my SharePoint data. Okay, let's say if it is SQL Server, it will ask what is the authentication type, whether it is Azure AD or SQL or Windows authentication, and it will ask the tenant ID or Azure Active Directory application ID. Maybe it will ask like the what is the instance. Okay, tenant is something like an instance, and what is the client ID, which means it's an application ID. You'll be able to get it here in this Azure portal. And tenant is also, as I said, it's an instance. For example, my instance for my dev box is means instance is something finance and operations. What finance and operations you are using? You'll have an instance ID. It's kind of a ID where you can provide the instance here. This instance you will find it in the Azure portal, and same as I said, client ID will be able to see in the client Azure portal, and the client secret. So it is also available in Azure portal. So once you give all the proper data and click on create, at that time it will create a connection between SQL server and here in the power apps, so that you can connect this SQL server to your application and you can use it. So here what I wanted to tell you is, whenever you are trying to use that particular data source, first you need to have the connectivity. Without connectivity you cannot use that particular database. It's a kind of a database, right? So that's the reason I'm calling it as database. So this is how that you can first create the connection before going ahead to connect the data. Thank you so much guys. Subscribe for more videos. Bye.